Hello there, this is my review of the LEGO Star Wars set 75345 501st Clone Troopers Battle Pack. This set comes with 119 pieces, 4 minifigures and has a retail price of £18 or $20. This is what the back of the box looks like, just in case any of you are wondering, and with that said, let's get into the minifigures. This set has 4 minifigures, 2 of them being 501st Heavy Troopers, as well as a 501st Officer and a 501st Specialist, and we'll start off with the Heavy Troopers first. I do wish the legs were dual moulded to represent more of the blue at the bottom, but the boots themselves are white, so this is fine, and I don't think it's going to be very easy to triple mould the legs. The torso print is very nice, and so is the back print. This is covered up though by a backpack which has some very nice printing and looks good overall. The helmet looks very nice. I think the details are very good and the visor fills out the helmet holes so you don't really see them that much, and underneath this helmet is a standard clone face print which is a nice inclusion. There are 2 of these in this set, and while I don't mind it, it would have been cool to swap one of these for an Assault Trooper to get the full Battlefront experience, but out of all the minifigures you could have duplicated in this set, I think the Heavy Trooper was the best choice. I think the 501st Heavy Trooper is basically a perfect minifigure. The next minifigure I want to look at is the 501st Officer. The leg printing looks nice apart from the printed waist cape, which really annoys me. A physical waist cape would make this figure look so good, but instead we get this really bad printed waist cape that looks so bad I'd rather not have his waist cape represented at all here. The torso print looks really good, no problems here, and the back print is also really accurate to the officer in Battlefront. The helmet print is good, but the rangefinder is too high up. It should be where the bump below it is, and also the actual rangefinder itself, while it does look nice in blue, should actually be light grey, which is a bit annoying, but I don't mind it. Underneath this helmet is the standard clone face print, which as I've said, looks good. This minifigure does have some good aspects, but the printed waist cape and the rangefinder ruin it for me. The final minifigure I need to look at is the 501st Specialist. The leg printing is very good, and so is the torso print, especially the fact that those 2 orange marks are there. That is an amazing detail that they caught up on. The back print, however, is not good. Just like the officer, this square should actually be blue, which is not represented here. It does confuse me a bit, because if they did this on the officer, why can't they do it on the Specialist? The helmet is very nice, and I also really like the macro binocular piece too. Technically there should be a blue strip on the left of it, but it does seem difficult to print, so I'll let them off here. Just like all the other clones in this set, underneath the helmet is a standard clone face print. This minifigure is really close to perfect, I just wish that back print was accurate. Now that I'm finally done talking about the minifigures, let's talk about the build. This build is supposed to be a downsized AV7 cannon. I think it portrays that look pretty well. Starting off at the legs, these look very good and can be positioned at what I like to call the hip joint, which is right here, and the knee joint, which is right here. This allows you to position the AV7 cannon in various ways, which is nice, and they can be as random as you want, I don't care, or you can actually make it look good. I'd prefer the second option. The body looks quite nice. I do wish it was built up a bit more, but that would then stop the head from being able to tilt, so that's a fair trade-off. At the side is a seat to sit down one of your clone troopers. All you have to do is basically just slide them on, just like that. The minifigure isn't connected to any studs though, so they could potentially fall off like if you shake it like this, or just by moving the set around. I think the head looks quite good, especially the cannon. I think that looks absolutely brilliant. The actual head itself can be tilted to give it a slight angle, or to have it face straight forwards. Integrated into the head is a spring-loaded shooter that fires a missile, which is a nice thing to have, and is definitely better than having stud shooters slapped onto each side of the head. This just looks stupid. Overall, I think this is a very nice set. I think that the figures are really good, and I basically see the build the same way. The main problem with this though, for many people, is the fact that this is a battle pack with specialist troopers, so instead of buying loads of these, they may only buy a few. I don't really mind this though, because we have technically already gotten 501st troopers in a battle pack before. For £18 or $20, I think this set should be a pickup for many people, as it is quite a nice value and can also be found for less now as well. I'm going to give it an 8.8 out of 10, and I think you should definitely get this if you don't have it before it retires on July 31st. Anyways, that's it for today's video. I hope you found this video useful, and thanks for watching.